For the cheapest Madden coins available, check out my sponsor One Stop Mutt to start building that God Squad you've always wanted today. Use code WAZ to get 15% off your order.
What is up, WAZ Squad? I hope you're having a great day today, and in this video we're going to go over the top players in Madden 21 on the offense. I picked the top 2 at every position. We're going to go through all of them, talk about the best players. There's no limits on this. This isn't a budget beast video. This is for the God Squad guys, for the best of best players. If you only have enough coins saved up to get one of these guys, then these are the ones that you're going to want to go for, because these are the best players in the game. Now, before we get into that, y'all have a choice to make. Now, as y'all know, every week I'm going to be opening a pack now with points and giving whatever I draw to one of the commenters in the video. It's going to be a random video, but I'm telling y'all right here, right now, if y'all get 20 likes on this video, then it will be my next no money spent video, which will be probably coming out tomorrow, that I will be opening up this pack. 20 likes on this video is all we need. If we hit that goal, then I'll be opening up a pack with points and giving it away to a commenter in that video. Make sure you check out that video to see how you can enter. Now, the question that I have for y'all right now that I need you to comment down below is which one of these 2 packs y'all want me to open for this giveaway. I'm only going to open one, so it's either this 82 plus overall, the 50 player from week 3, or I'm going to do the weekly elite fantasy pack. So y'all let me know whether you want the 82, the 50 player, or the weekly elite fantasy pack. Obviously, you're a little bit more limited on what you can get from the 50. It's more than likely going to be getting an 82, but you could get one of the 92 overall, the 50 player. So I feel like this one's a bigger risk reward. Weekly elite fantasy pack, more than likely you're going to get like an 85 or an 86, and every now and then you can get higher, but that's kind of about where you're going to top out. So let me know which one of these 2 you guys want me to open. Comment down below. Whoever gets the most likes, the most comments, all that good stuff, I'll take that all into account, and that's the one that we will open during the no money spent video, as long as we get 20 likes on this video. Wasting absolutely no time getting into this list, the first player will be Michael Vick at quarterback. Michael Vick is a very obvious choice. Randall Cunningham will be coming out tomorrow, but I still think Michael Vick is the move here. 92 overall with 91 speed, 93 throw power. That throw power is a big reason why he's so good. 87 short accuracy, 83 mid accuracy, and 89 deep accuracy. Obviously, with his elite speed, you do have to sacrifice somewhere, and that does come in his medium accuracy and his short accuracy a little bit. 86 throw under pressure and 92 throw on the run with 90 play action. Now, he's a very, very good player. One of the reasons that he's so good, especially with the speed, is that basically you can take away one player on the defense by forcing your opponent to put one of their players into a spy. When they do that, they can't really do run defense very well or pass defense very well unless they're using them and all that stuff, but it's still an extra factor that they have to pay attention to when you're on offense. If you have Michael Vick, he has the chance to take it the distance any play. I've played against him. He's very, very good. Obviously, Lamar Jackson's also very, very quick, and Randall Cunningham will be fast as well, but Vick is just a different breed. He seems just so fast, and he's so difficult. I have a lot more trouble defending him scrambling the ball than I do Lamar Jackson. So for that reason, Michael Vick is the #1 quarterback on our list. Next up on the list, we have one of my personal favorites, and that is Brett Favre, the gunslinger. So glad that he's back in Madden this year, but he has a 92 overall, just got the 50 player last week, 76 speed, 93 throw power, just like Michael Vick. That is very, very important. 90 short accuracy, 87 mid, 89 deep accuracy, 91 throw under pressure, 91 throw on the run, and 89 play action. So obviously his passing stats are all pretty much a little bit better than Michael Vick's. He doesn't quite have the speed. He's still quick enough to get out of the pocket and scramble if he needs to. He's kind of like Patrick Mahomes in that regards. Fast enough to scramble, not fast enough to where they really need to use a spy, but he can if he has open field. One of the best things about Brett Favre, obviously, is his throw power, but he also has a very quick release, and that is very important with any quarterback. So Brett Favre, I haven't used him yet. I'm very excited to use him at some point in the game, but a very, very good quarterback, and if you don't like to run a ton like with Vick or Lamar, then Brett Favre might just be the guy for you. Now, for our halfback, we're going to go with Barry Sanders. So far on these lists, I have excluded Barry Sanders because he's so far ahead of everyone else. Because we've got guys at 91 and 92 now, the gap is getting smaller. Now, Barry Sanders is the best player in the game still right now, other than the 95 overall Sam Mills maybe, but at 93 overall, he has 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 94 agility, 88 carrying, 74 catch, 94 change of direction, obviously trucking at 69, nice is very bad, 92 break tackle. So Barry Sanders is the best running back in the game, probably the best offensive player in the game. I guess you could argue, depending on if you maybe don't run the ball a lot, some of these receivers are also very, very good, but still one of the best players in the game. That's why his price is up there at over 800,000 coins. If you like to run a little more elusively and all that, then that's really good. Obviously, he's not really going to be running people over, so keep that in mind. I was doing a gameplay the other day, and he got absolutely trucked and destroyed by Deion Sanders of all people, so he's really not someone that's going to run people over. He's not like a short yardage guy, goal line guy, but still, he's just so hard to tackle. He's so elusive out in the open field. Still an absolutely beast of a running back and a great card to have on your team. The second running back on our list is going to be Bo Jackson, the 91 overall legend that we got with 92 speed, 91 excel, 90 agility, 87 carrying, 62 catch. That is his biggest weakness, is catching out of the backfield. 89 change of direction, 90 truck, and 90 break tackle. Now, Bo Jackson Jackson is an incredible combination of power and speed. He will run people over. He can run outside. He can juke people out. He can truck people. He is the do-it-all kind of back. He's very big, very strong, very fast. He's just an incredible player every single year in MUT, and this year is no different. This is a great card. Still one of the best players in the game, and he will definitely, almost certainly, be getting an upgrade later in the year. Usually he gets another one around 0 chill, sometimes maybe a little before, a little bit after that. So he's a phenomenal card to pick up, and if you pick him up right now, you still have one of the best running backs in the game. And for as far as going for the future, this card is going to be going for an incredibly high amount whenever he does get his next upgrade. So just think about that for the future as well. Now, I did say every offensive position, so of course we are going to cover fullback, and it's really no competition here. Mike Alstott is the clear #1 overall at 90 with 85 speed, 86 strength, 89 awareness, 90 carrying, 74 catch, 79 run block, 86 lead block, and 89 impact block. Now, he's a very good fullback. He's pretty good at running the ball. He's always good for a yard or two on the goal line or a short yardage situation, but he's also a good run blocker, which is really what you want out of your fullback as well if you're not handing the ball off to him. So he's a very good one. I know this is a popular card that we got for one of the team of the week heroes and all this stuff. So this is a phenomenal card, and you really are building that God squad. Then you're gonna have to get yourself a top tier fullback to get that overall up all the way, and he's just a great run blocker too, especially if you're a toter. Like I said, it really is no competition for the #1 fullback spot, but at #2 we do have Mack Strong here at 87 overall with 77 speed, 83 strength, 85 awareness, 85 carrying, 62 catch, 87 run block, 88 lead block, and 87 impact block. Now, Mack Strong is not going to be the best runner in the game, but in terms of blocking, he's very good, and he is still a pretty good strong runner. He's just not as good as Alstott, so he's good for a yard or two if you need him every now and then. He's still one of the best fullbacks in the game. Now, he's not a whole lot cheaper than Alstott is, so I might just go and bump it up, spend that extra 60,000 coins if you're really trying to build that God squad, because it's a 90 overall versus an 87 overall. But Mack Strong is coming in our #2 spot. Juszczyk gets a honorable mention at #3. Now, for wide receiver, now this was probably the hardest position to make these picks for, but at #1, I think this one is pretty obvious as of right now in the game. Steve Smith Sr., that just got his legend, best wide receiver in the game by far, 93 overall with 91 speed at just a 93. And keep in mind that all of these cards that we're going over, they do go into power up. So he has 91 speed, that will go up to 92. Then he gets sprinter and all that stuff, get him up even higher. 92 jump, 91 catch, 92 catch in traffic, 90 spectacular, 91 short route running, 89 mid route running, and 90 deep route running. So he hits all of the thresholds that you could possibly want from a wide receiver. He's very fast, good at making catches. He's good all around. So this is just a phenomenal wide receiver in the game. He will not be the best forever, but because he just got a legend card, this card is glitchy. He's very good. He goes up and gets it. Now, the other wide receivers were a little bit tougher, so I did make my second pick, and then we'll talk about the honorable mentions. So for our second wide receiver, we did go with Tyrone Calico, the 91 overall player from the 50. 91 speed, 90 jump, 86 catch, 89 catch in traffic, 89 spectacular, 85 short route running, 88 mid route running, and 91 deep route running. Now, this is a very good card. If you've watched him play, if you've played against him at all, you know he makes some really glitchy catches. He gets some great animations going up the air and just snagging that ball out of there. Very good wide receiver. Now, he is neck and neck with a couple other wide receivers, and I just want to mention them right here. Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, and OBJ all get honorable mention because they're all very good as well. Brandon Cooks, I almost put on here instead of Calico, but I think Calico is a little bit better right now than Brandon Cooks, and also he's a 91 instead of a 90 without going into his power up. But all the ones I just mentioned are very good cards, and they all kind of deserve 2A, 2B, 2C, and 2D. They're all very good wide receivers, and you're not going to go wrong with any of those guys I just mentioned. Now, at our #1 tight end spot, there really is no competition here, and it's Darren Waller, the 91 overall limited. The problem with this one is he's incredibly expensive right now, but for good reason. 91 overall, like I said, 87 speed. Guys, he's a wide receiver at tight end. He's crazy. 67 strength, 92 catch, 88 catch in traffic, 89 spectacular, 92 short route running, 89 mid route running, and then, 69 run block. We don't care as much about that. This guy's a receiver. You shouldn't be using him to run block or anything like that. He's a very good receiver. 87 speed, you throw that in his power up, that gets him up to 88. Put a sprinter on him, you can get him to 90. Team, you can get him to a 92 speed potentially. That is incredible for a tight end. He just breezes by people. You usually have linebackers covering him, and they just can't cover Darren Waller. He's a very good tight end in the game right now. Really no competition between him and #2. But let's go ahead and talk about #2. So the #2 tight end in the game right now is Mark Andrews, and he's kind of just a toned down Darren Waller. 90 overall with 85 speed, 77 strength, 89 catch, 87 catch in traffic, 86 spectacular, 88 short route running, 88 mid route running, and 71 run block. So a little bit stronger all around. I think they're both 6'5", Mark Andrews, and then 6'6" for Darren Waller. Both very good tight ends, both very fast. They're both very good. For as far as bang for your buck right now, Mark Andrews is also still really expensive, about 600,000. So I don't know if you want to bump it up a little bit there, spend another 200,000 and get you the Darren Waller. He's definitely better than Mark Andrews, but Mark Andrews is definitely very good. So you're really not going to go wrong with either 1. Just kind of depends on what your budget is, I guess. But Mark Andrews is coming in at our tight end position number 2. And I am, of course, going to give some love to the fat boys in this list. At left tackle number 1 is going to be Walter Jones. 91 overall with 89 strength, 90 awareness, 90 pass block, 98 power block, 90, I don't even know, power block finesse, 90 run block, 90 run block power, and 91 run block finesse. I know what all those are, but anyway, really, really good as across the board. You can see he's all pretty much 90s everywhere, 91 at a couple of them. Just a very, very good all-around left tackle, best left tackle in the game, one of the best offensive linemen in the game, and there's really no competition between him and number 2, but a very, very good one. Now, worth the price, like I say with offensive linemen, y'all know me, I would not spend $400,000 on a left tackle. Maybe you disagree with me, that's totally fine, but just for the God Squads, this is the best guy out there. Coming in at the number 2 left tackle spot is going to be Joe Thomas at 89 overall with 85 strength, 89 awareness, 89 pass block, 86 pass block power, 89 pass block finesse, 85 run block, 84 run block power, and 87 run block finesse. Now, I'm going to get really tired of reading off all these stats, so I'm going to talk about like 1 or 2 of them, the main ones, throughout the rest of the guys, because we got 8 more offensive linemen to go. It's going to take a while. So Joe Thomas, very, very good. Obviously, just like kind of a more toned down version of Walter Jones. He is very good at pass blocking, and his run blocking is not quite as good. So Laramie Tunsil is in 3rd place right behind Joe Thomas, and Joe Thomas just a little bit better at run blocking in my opinion, so that's why I put him over Tunsil, but Tunsil's right there behind him. We'll throw him as an honorable mention. At left guard, there's really no competition between number 1 and number 2. Number 1, we've got Steve Hutchinson at 92 overall, just got the 50 player, so 92 strength, 90 awareness, 89 pass block. We'll go over to 92 run block. Y'all can read the other ones. Very, very good guard, particularly at run blocking. He's going to just be a road grader for you, so especially if you're a toter, this is someone that you might want to go out and get because he's just going to open holes for you all over the field. Still also a very good pass blocking, because I assume you probably don't run every single play. Some people do, but if you don't, he's still a pretty good pass blocker as well. So definitely the best left guard in the game. Is he worth it? I don't know. Probably not. Offensive lineman, I wouldn't pay for him, but if you're trying to build that God Squad, then yeah, probably. Coming in at number 2 at left guard for us is going to be Richie Incognito at 89 overall, so really no comparison there. You can see 89 versus 92. 89 strength, 91 awareness, 84 pass block, 86 pass block power. We're not going over all that. 88 run block. So still kind of like the same there with Hutchinson that we were just talking about. A much better run block than he is a pass block, but he'll still get it done pass blocking for you. But especially for you toters, I assume if you run the ball a lot, you're going to be the guys that are more focusing on these offensive linemen. Incognito's a road grader. He's going to open up holes for you all over, just not as good as Hutchinson, but he still does it pretty well for the price. It's like a 200,000 coin difference, so I would consider picking up Richie Incognito if you don't want to spend 150 or 200,000, whatever coins it is more for Hutchinson. Coming in as the number 1 center is really not a surprise here at all, Kevin Maway, and that is because he retweeted my tweet. When I tweeted out the discard was coming, the real Kevin Maway went and retweeted it. It was awesome. That's obviously not the real reason that he gets it, but I just wanted to make it know that it's pretty cool. So 92 overall, he's got 90 strength, 92 awareness, 90 pass block, and 92 run block. So very good all around. It's really important, I will say, even for someone like me that doesn't love upgrading the offensive line, having a good, strong center that will get that little bit of push when you got like a goal line, you're trying to do a quarterback sneak or halfback dive. Kevin Maway is one of those guys that will get that little extra push with the 92 run block, 90 strength. He'll get that push up front that you need. Very, very good center to have in the game right now, especially if you are a toter and if you need some help in the short goal line situation, then he's going to get you that extra push that you need to get your guy into the end zone. Coming in at the number 2 center position, this was a tough decision. It was between Brandon Linder and Travis Frederick. We did go with Linder here. He's got 86 strength, 89 awareness, 87 pass block, 88 run block. So the reason that I took him over Frederick is because he's slightly better at pass block, but really they're very, very close overall. So Travis Frederick is going to be an honorable mention here, but both of these guys are very, very good at center, though, kind of like Maway, just a lesser version. They're going to get you that little extra push that you need to get into the end zone, and they're just a little bit more of a budget than Kevin Maway is. Now, we are lacking a top tier guy at right guard, but it's going to be Jari Evans as the number 1 position, 89 overall. Get over to his stats here: 86 strength, 89 awareness, 88 pass block, and 88 run block. So even though he's only an 89 overall, he's still very well-rounded all around. He's a good pass blocker, he's a good run blocker, so still a very good option for an 89 overall, and he's actually a bit of a budget, so great right guard here, just not, not up there with the top guys on the offensive line. And then our number 2 guy at right guard is going to be Larry Allen with the 89 overall, kind of the same thing there at the 89, 90 strength, 85 awareness, 85 pass block, and 89 run block. So he's going to be a little bit more of a road grader. If you don't pass the ball as much, you can see he had 85 pass block versus the other guys 88, and then 89 run block. So a little bit better at the run block there. If you're just going to be running the ball, then Larry Allen's going to be the guy for you. Very, very good right guard to have in there if you need that little extra push. And the final position here is going to be the right tackle, and I went with Orlando Brown Jr., the 89 overall. Looking at his stats here, he's got 90 strength, 89 awareness, 87 pass block, and 88 run block. So kind of the same. You're kind of seeing a theme with all these guys. They're all around that 87, 88, 89 with the pass and the run block. So he's really, really good all around. He's good pass blocker. He's a good run blocker if you need to run off the edge or anything like that, but very good. Orlando Brown will probably be getting upgrades throughout the year as well, so just a good one to have on the right tackle there. Best one in the game right now for sure. And finally, the second position at right tackle is going to be Phil Loadholt, 89 overall, team diamond or team builder, whatever the heck they're called. 89 strength, 86 awareness, 86 pass block, and 89 run block. So very similar here at right tackle, but still a very good overall. His pass block finesse and his run block finesse, I think, are a little bit lower. If that's, I think, was what I did with Orlando Brown. He's ranked a little bit lower, but they're very, very close here. They're pretty comparable. You can see they're within 10,000 coins of each other in terms of price, but neither one of these guys are the top tier. We don't have a 92 overall right tackle yet or anything like that, so we're waiting for one of those top tier guys, as well as the right guard. The left side of the line is obviously a lot stronger than the right side of the line is right now, but overall we got some good guys on the line. But these are definitely the top cards in the game right now on the offensive side of the ball. If y'all did enjoy this list, if y'all like this, if y'all want to go over some more of this, I can do the defensive side of the ball. So make sure y'all hit those 20 likes so that in my no money spent video, whether that's tomorrow or the next day, I'll open those packs. I'll be doing that giveaway. Make sure y'all check out that video again so that you can know how to enter that giveaway. And I hope y'all did enjoy watching that video. Y'all are the MVPs, and as always, I will see y'all in the next one.